Mike Moore Media.
I'm delighted to be visiting with our friends at the Old Farmer's Almanac. Senior editor Sarah Perrault is on the line. And Sarah, before we really get into things here, I see by my daily almanac email that today is National Ugly Christmas Sweaters Day. Are you celebrating?
Of course I am, aren't you?
I need to be. I need to get my ugly sweater out. Yeah. I didn't see that until it was too late, but I'll get it.
We can extend the holiday into tomorrow just for you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to mention that daily almanac email. I get that a little bit after 6 every morning, and what a great way to start the day.
It's just a lot of fun information, right, and some useful information too.
Mm-hmm. It really is nice.
Like you would not have known about the thing you're supposed to be celebrating today.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right, yeah. So we can get more information there at almanac.com. Well, we talked recently about the Old Farmer's Almanac, the actual publication, and I was talking to someone earlier in the week, and they said that their grandparents and their immediate family depended on the Old Farmer's Almanac for many, many years. A lot of people have, haven't they?
They have. That's why we've been around this is our 231st edition, because families are passing that tradition down to each other. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're very thankful, and we're very proud of that reputation.
Well, we appreciate the Old Farmer's Almanac and all of the good things that you have through the year to share with us. The Old Farmer's Store is up and running, and very timely we're doing this podcast today, because if you order by today, this is the last day, it's guaranteed delivery by Christmas.
That is true, so get your orders in, and guess what? I got a special code for any listeners to use to get 20% off your purchase at the store. That code, I'm sure you're going to be able to remember this, at checkout, you're going to enter WLOE at checkout for 20% off. But even if you don't want to order today, that code is good for your listeners until the end of December.
Oh, well, how nice. Thank you very much. So checking out today from the Old Farmer's Store, put in that code WLOE and get 20% off. Thank you for that. How nice.
I thought you guys would enjoy that, even if you're not shopping for the holidays and maybe you've got a birthday in January, or maybe the holidays will come and go and nobody got you an Old Farmer's Almanac. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
You can go right to the store and get one.
Yeah, well, we can't start the year without something from the Old Farmer's Almanac. Let's talk about the store, because I don't think we've really talked about that in the past. What will we find there?
Oh, the store is an ever-changing beast. It's just wonderful. So I'm on the store right now so that I make sure that whatever I tell you is actually there. Mm-hmm. I can tell you that one of our most popular items on the store, which is in stock right now, are the alpaca fleece socks. So that's like a really big seller. I have a pair. They're very warm. I love them absolutely. Can't get through the winter without them. But the store is filled with all kinds of different things. You can buy any of our almanac products, obviously, the Old Farmer's Almanac for kids, any of our calendars, the almanac itself. But we've also got home goods, things for the kitchen and bath, things to be using in the garden. It's split into categories, so you can search and get lost in the website.
You can, yeah. Oh, the Old Farmer's Store. It really is very unique, and a lot of things there that we will not find anywhere else.
That's true. And one of my favorite things that I've gotten from the store this year, because I shop from this store, is the weed spinner. Now, I despise having to weed during the spring and the summer and the fall. So our shopkeeper, Alan, said, "Oh, Sarah, I've got this thing that you're going to love. It's called a weed spinner." I'm like, yeah. I don't like to weed. Trust me. You hook it onto a drill, and you pull the weeds out. They spin right out. It's actually kind of fun. So I was weeding with pleasure this summer.
Wow. Making weeding a lot easier.
Easier and more fun. It was really kind of gratifying. My kids wanted to do it. I said, no, I'm having too much fun. Let me try it.
Get your own. And you can do that at the Old Farmer's Store. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm on the store right now, too, and I'm looking at oh, my goodness, there's so many things here. And for Christmas, there's a gift guide and ornaments and serveware and kitchen aprons and kitchen towels. This is absolutely a wonderful site. The selection is always good.
It is, because it's not just I think people think they're going to go to the Almanac store and it's just going to be the Old Farmer's Almanac and those publications. But no, we've got, contributions, and we tried to feature people who are local and not selling big box item stores like handmade rain gauges and pewter ornaments and things like that. So, yeah, check it out. I mean, there's so much. I can't even tell you how much is in there. If you're looking for kitchen towels, if you're looking for just, the fun socks that everybody likes to wear with avocados on them or gnomes on them, we have those too.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your socks right here you're talking about. And, a lot of people like to get their weather station set up for the new year, and we've got things like that too.
Yeah, we got thermometers, we got the weather gauges with designs or no designs. There's playing cards, another popular item, not necessarily in the winter, but more towards the spring and summer. Tick keys, they help you remove ticks on your body or on your pets. I have several of those, one in my purse, one in my kitchen, one in our shed. Those are a handy and very convenient thing to have. It's just, it runs the gamut of everything that you can find at the Old Farmer's Almanac store.
It really does. Yeah, I'm looking at the categories here. Christmas almanacs and books, calendars, digital, garden, home goods, kitchen and bath, and weather. The Old Farmer's store. And it really makes it so easy to shop here, too. And a reminder again, order by the end of today, and you're guaranteed delivery in time for Christmas.
And don't forget, that's right.
You mentioned it. You do it. You set it up for us.
Okay, I want everybody at checkout to enter the code WLOE for 20% off their purchase, and that code is good until the end of the month. So even if you're not getting your order in today before Christmas, you can use that code for the whole rest of the month.
Okay. Oh, that's great. I've never had an Old Farmer's Almanac calendar before, but we have some of those to give away, and have already had some giveaways. These calendars are so cool.
Oh, and which calendar do you have? Because we've got more than one.
Well, I know. Well, I have several, and we've given away several. I'm looking at the thick one here to put on your desk for the Everyday Calendar for 2023. Facts, folklore, proverbs, and puzzles. Fun for every day.
It is. That's one of those page-a-day calendars that you rip off.
Right. Yeah, page-a-day. Yeah.
Yep, so you get a different fact every day. We also, on the website, we have a gardening one that's a specific page-a-day gardening calendar. So if that's your niche, then there you go. But we've also got wall calendars for everybody who still likes to hang a calendar on the wall. I know I do. Yep. We've got gardening, weather, moon, and country. And if you're one of those people who likes to write things down for, keep track of things instead of using your phone for what's going on for your week, we have the Old Farmer's Almanac Planner for 2023.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice, too. Yeah.
It's also beautifully designed. It's not just you open it up and it's blank pages. It's very colorful. It has tips every day. It's a lot of fun.
That brings up an interesting point there, too, because everything is quality from the Old Farmer's Almanac. It's just so well done, and so many colorful things in these calendars and facts and information. It just makes it fun to have these.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. We do, focus on when you're going to have a wall calendar, the picture is what you're going to be looking at all month. But, yeah, we're also going to give you almanac-y information. For the moon calendar, we do a section called Lunar Talk, and then maybe some facts about the moon. In the weather calendar, you're going to have something that happened on this day during that month, and then a weather proverb. So they all, although they're a calendar, they all have a little almanac-y touch to them.
Mm-hmm, they really do, yeah. And I think these are very affordable, too.
Oh, they are. The gardening calendar and the weather calendar and the country calendar are only $9.99 because they're a bit smaller size. And then the moon calendar, which is a giant calendar, it's only $11.99.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and they're available right now at the Old Farmer's Almanac. And, a lot of people follow you on social media, too. And we look back at where the beginnings of the Old Farmer's Almanac, who would have thought would have all of this, all the social media platforms today, but you're easily accessible.
We are. We have a team dedicated to everything that's happening on our website, and then we've got our editorial team who's dedicated to all the products that you're going to get on our website or get in the stores. So we're just trying to keep up and keep everybody happy.
Yep, Facebook and Pinterest and Twitter and Instagram, and, of course, almanac.com. I like that site, and store at almanac.com, too. So shop today and get that WLOE code there at checkout. Get 20% off on anything you get in the Old Farmer's store. Oh, this is so nice. Anything else we should mention while we have some time here together, Sarah?
Well, if you don't want to, if you're not an online shopper, because there are people who aren't, you should be able to find all of our products anywhere books and magazines are sold. Check the grocery store, check the bookstore, check the garden center, and if you can't, you can always find our products at 1-800-ALMANAC.
Oh, yeah, that's good too. Yeah, 1-800-ALMANAC. Now, you're located up in Dublin, New Hampshire, and you're getting some snow right now, you tell me.
We are in the midst of a pretty big snowstorm, that is correct. By the end of the day, depending on where you are in our state, you can have anywhere from 6 to 12 inches. This is our first really big storm of the season.
Oh, wow. Well, it sounds lovely for a snowy Christmas, perhaps.
Yes, it looks like a winter wonderland. However, tomorrow I do have some things I need to do, so I'm hoping that it stops tonight so we can get rid of it in the roads by the time I have to head out tomorrow.
Okay, well, be careful out there. I'm looking through my copy of the Old Farmer's Almanac for 2023, and we've given away a lot of these over the years. I appreciate our connection and good relationship with the Old Farmer's Almanac. People depend on this and have for so many years, haven't they?
They have 231 years to be exact. First issue came out in 1792, which is when George Washington was president.
Wow. When I hear you say things like that, that's amazing that this publication has been with us so many years. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure, and I'm so glad that everybody still wants to pick up a copy and read it.
And we still have the little hole punch up in the corner. Tell us about that.
Of course. So there's a little hole punched in the corner of the Old Farmer's Almanac. Originally, it was used to hang in outhouses or barns or sheds. That's not really what that hole is used for anymore. I know some people do still use the hole, but in the 90s, we thought, hey, we take a reader survey. Would you mind if we stopped punching that hole in the corner because, it cost us a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And it was a unanimous, no, you have to keep punching the hole. It's tradition, and we are not going to mess with tradition. So that hole remains in the corner.
It certainly does. Yeah. Lots of tradition, that's for sure, for many, many years with the Old Farmer's Almanac. Sarah, it's great to talk to you as always. Thank you for your time, and all the best to you and the Old Farmer's Almanac team. Thank you for all of the good things you share with us through the years. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. And make sure you use WLOE at checkout at the Almanac store.
We'll do it. Okay. Talk to you next year.
Thanks. Happy New Year.
All the best to you. Thank you, Sarah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's our friend Sarah Perrault. She is senior editor at the Old Farmer's Almanac, where it's the snow is coming down, getting a nice snowfall. And you can find out, will we have a snowy Christmas time? The Old Farmer's Almanac has all of those weather forecasts, and you can check those out and see what's going on weather-wise all through the year. The Old Farmer's Almanac, and you can find that at almanac.com, the Old Farmer's store. Again, order. Today is the last day for guaranteed delivery by Christmas. Be sure to put in that code when you purchase anything from the Old Farmer's store, WLOE, and you'll get 20% off. And that's good through the end of the year. Daily Almanac, the email that I get every morning that I mentioned earlier with Sarah, is a good way to start the day for sure. Lots of wonderful information there. Merry Christmas from the Old Farmer's Almanac. Again, check out their website, almanac.com. And if you're shopping today, don't forget to put in that code for a 20% discount, WLOE.